Hello my very dear friends, it's me again. I would like to, okay, first of all, today it is the 1st of March 2019. The time is really flying by, okay? Mr. Trudeau, as you've noticed, we're the 1st of March, and the time for the election is coming real quick, you know? So it's up to you to do good things until the election, otherwise you'll be kicked out. But as far as I'm concerned, you are already kicked out because Mr. Andrew Scheer requests that you take your retirement. Okay, he has a good point too. You know, as for SNC Lavalin, I have had other things in this email, and it is really worth it to look at. You know, I've sent an email this morning or yesterday. I'm not quite sure if you have received it or not, you know. There is no way to me if I can find out because my Google Chrome, my hotmail.ca fucked up in Google Chrome. So I had to transfer everything in Opera, and which is working so far. I don't know. And as for Google Chrome with Hotmail, I'm not sure if it is a virus or not, but I will try to find out. But right now I am too busy to do these videos and emails, okay? So I'm gonna try to find out whom sent me that maybe a Trojan or a worm or a virus. But the thing is, I have scanned my computer and there is no virus, no worm, no Trojan horse whatsoever, you know? So apparently there is nothing into my computer, but the bad has already been done. Because if they had convert my Google Chrome to something else, you know, I go to other link and they work. The only thing that doesn't work is the Hotmail, and maybe it is a Hotmail, the email that I'm sending to you that one of you might have not liked it and might have sent me a Trojan or whatsoever. But my email was not working last night and this morning, so. This is the reason why I'm telling you that I'm not sure if you have received my email or not, okay? The silence of the government of Canada is extremely eloquent so far. You know why? It's because Mrs. Jyoti Wilson-Raybould decided to tell the truth, and possibly that Mr. Trudeau doesn't like it, so he might have used bad things against that woman. But that woman is free to talk, you know. She's a Canadian citizen, and all Canadian citizens are allowed to say whatever they like, you know. But this woman was in the Liberal Party, and I'm pretty sure that she's going to be kicked out of the Liberal Party from Mr. Justin Trudeau, because Mr. Justin Trudeau is doing the same fucking shit that his dad was doing while he was in power, you know. And Mr. Pierre Trudeau did a lot of bad things. As for the debt, as for Muslims, as for many other points that I can't tell you so far because everything is mixed up in my head, and you know, I can't tell you everything from my head because, you know, it's extremely bad, not good but bad. I'm very sorry. As for the Canadian Armed Forces, I have served into that organization that is corrupt big time, you know. You know why I'm saying that the Canadian Armed Forces is corrupt? It's only because what his minister is doing to me so far, you know. And military police did bad thing on me, and they don't want to take their fucking proper. They don't want to take their fucking responsibility into it, and so this is why I'm damn sick right now. I'm sick as hell, you know. I got a lot of things bad in myself that I can't take out. Whenever I go see my psychologist, he's trying hard to take things out of me, but you know, I'm the one who doesn't want my things get out because, you know, I am extremely angry against that fucking government, you know, the Liberal of Mr. Justin Trudeau. I am extremely angry against that fucking political party, and you will find me in any other way, or you will find me in the road. But you know, as I told you in the past, I told you extremely often in the past that I will not threaten nobody, okay? Even though I meet you on the street, I will not threaten you because threatening people is criminal. So you're not entitled to do that, you know. As for myself, I've been kicked out with medical reason, and I've asked D&D to prove me that about my chronic major depression. They were not able to tell me the reason of it. I asked them, but they never replied to me, and I know why they didn't reply, because if they had replied what was the cause of my chronic major depression, it would be up to them to be guilty, you know. They would assume their case. They would assume their fucking responsibility, since that they didn't do since the very beginning, you know. When that happened, every year I was sending a registered letter to the Premier, to the Prime Minister, to the Minister of National Defense, and to the how can I say that? Jesus Christ. Anyways, to any other organization, but they were not able to help me. Okay, I even contacted the Ministry of Justice of Ontario, and they were just throwing the ball like this, and no one to catch it. Okay, so the Ontario seems to be fucked up right now. Okay, because you know, right now is Mr. Doug Ford as Prime Minister, but do you think he would be able to help me? No, because I'm French, and Mr. Doug Ford hates French. Look at what he's doing to all French in Ontario, you know. He's giving them real hard time. And we have Anglophone here in Quebec, and we're not treating Anglophone like Mr. Doug Ford is treating Francophone in Ontario. And we like our Anglophone, and we're friends with them here, and we give them whatever they want or whatever they like. And they're getting just about everything. They have 3 English university, and they have many English hospital, and you know, some signs are in English in some place, some signs are bilingual at some place, and some signs are strictly French at some place. But it's going to be changed because of Mr. François Legault, the new Prime Minister of Quebec. You know, he's going to be looking at it. As for my friends veteran, okay, we all know that our last medal for voluntary service in D&D, that medal was not approved, because you know why? It didn't come from them. So this is why it was not approved. But I got my own medal, and I will be wearing it on the 11th of November at the Armistice, and you can be. I'm going to be wearing that medal with pride and honor, you know. I don't give a damn if the minister don't like it, you know. They didn't do their military service. I did. Mr. Sajjan did, but he did it wrongly, because Mr. Sajjan was wearing a turban, and underneath of his turban he should have had long hair. And according to the D&D settlement, he was not allowed to have long hair, only short hair. But his religion, you know, made him made him have long hair. So it is the reason for why he's wearing a turban. And the turban, you can see right now, he is a minister, and he's still wearing a turban. That turban shows to us that, you know, his religion come first, and after that, that's his fucking that's his fucking work. Okay, I'm sorry about that. That's his fucking work, or his fucking ministry. Okay, Mr. Trudeau brought 4 turban in his fucking government, and he was extremely wrong doing that, because it shows other country that they needed people like them to run our country, which is very bad. Okay, it's extremely bad. The Minister of Immigration come from Kuwait or someplace like that, and he is for immigration, which he should not, because he is himself an immigrant. Okay, so of course he's going to take for immigration, and immigration we're going to have a hard time with it if Mr. Trudeau gets re-elected, because he's going to go straight forward, and he's going to forget just about all of us Canadian citizens, and you can be sure he's going to take it for granted, and we're going to pay a lot for it. You know, we are going to be paying a lot for it. As I said, I will be repeating that all the time, because it is the truth. And Mr. Trudeau, you can't say the